Hi, my name is Jenna. I have been teaching for over 10 years and I specialize in teaching children how to read. I started this channel to help you as parents to do the same thing at home. What I've noticed with talking to parents day after day is that they honestly don't know how to teach their children how to read, and it becomes like a power struggle and it gets really frustrating. And we don't want that. So I know as adults that we know how to read, right? But we don't know how we learned how to read. There is a step-by-step process that you have to follow for that child to grasp the complexity of reading. And if a step is skipped, the child may struggle. Or if it's not taught with fidelity, the child may struggle. Or if it's not explicit instruction, the child may struggle. So if you're noticing these things with your children, it may just be because a step was skipped or they didn't have long enough on a skill that they may have really needed to narrow in and focus on. The most important thing is having your child build a strong foundation when they're young. So early literacy skills are extremely important and a roadmap for their success as they get older. Because what do we want? We want confident, strong, capable, successful readers, right? That means that they are confident enough in class to raise their hand and answer a question, to raise their hand and read a paragraph. They know where to go back into the text to find that answer that their teacher is asking them. And not only that, but they just feel confident and they love to read. They want to pick up that book, go in their little cozy area and read without you having to tell them. So that's my goal. I want to give you as parents or caregivers the confidence yourselves to want to help your kids to read, to feel confident in yourself that you know what you're doing to help them read. In this channel, we're really going to dive into the components of reading. So we're going to dive into phonological awareness, we're going to dive into phonics, we're going to dive into fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. All of these components are what create that confident, strong reader. Each component is like a building block, one on the other. You have to start with that phonological awareness piece, and that's crucial part in order for them to get to that end goal of comprehension. So I'm going to give you my knowledge of what I know about all those components. I'm also going to be giving you activities and fun ideas to do with them at home. You know, how to implement it at home and why it's important, why they need it, and how it builds upon each other. We are going to dive into everything about reading, about literacy, and we're going to really narrow in on how to help our struggling readers. Also, how to start when they're young, get them to where they need to be when they need to be there. So keeping things on their level at their age group and really getting them to a place to where they're not struggling. And maybe they won't ever struggle because you've started when they were younger. You have that early literacy foundation built for them. So I want to make reading a joyful part of your family's routine. And I'm so glad that you're here. And if you want to, I invite you to leave a comment. You can ask me any questions about a topic, or maybe tell me something that you're struggling with at home and that you want clarification with to help your child how to read. And I will definitely make a future video about that. But I hope you come along, and thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.